to another video, or if you are new, hello, I'm Olivia. So, two things I want to note about this video. One, Happy New Year, it is 2019, and I had the revelation last night, or this morning, that I'm graduating in May. And then, second thing, yes, my hair is a little bit darker. It is supposed to be purplish, but it looks very brown in this light. Third thing, if my voice sounds a little like gravelly, I just woke up because I knew I had to get up and do some things before I have to go to work. So, without further ado, I'm going to get into today's video, which is my December wrap-up. And this month I read a total of 5 books. The first book that I read is a companion to a book that everybody loved. I read the book that everybody loved last month, or in November, and I loved this book. And that book is Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. This is the sequel / companion novel to The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. I ended up giving this book a 5 out of 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. I thought that our main character, Felicity, was really, really awesome, a badass, and she just defied gender norms for her time, and I really enjoyed it. The next book I listened to on audiobook because I wanted to try the audiobooks of this series because the third book was coming out this month. So I decided to reread or listen to Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, and so I ended up only listening to Lady Midnight because I wanted to try and read or listen to Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows before Reign of Fairy Darkness came out. But I never got to Lord of Shadows because I was like, you know what, I remember what happened in Lord of Shadows. And then I realized that I read or reread Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows in 2018. So I just kind of stopped. But I gave that 5 stars as well. The next book that I read is a sequel to one of my favorite books that I read this year, and I will do a whole video on the favorite books that I read, and I will probably do a whole video on this book series because I'm currently reading the third book and I love it. That is Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco, and this is the sequel to Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. And I really enjoy this series so much. It just speaks to my soul. So this is set in Romania this time, where they have to try to figure out what is going on with these killings at this the school that they attend. So we follow Thomas and Audrey Rose as they kind of follow there's a mystery and kind of solve it. And I really enjoyed this. The ending really made me happy, and I am currently reading Escaping from Houdini, and I'm loving it. So I can't wait to see how this series turns out. Yeah, I gave this book a 5 stars. I enjoyed it so much, and I can't wait to get to Escaping from Houdini. The next book, which was a monster book to tackle this month because I had work and school and such, and so I didn't get to read this when it came out because obviously I got it pre-ordered to my house, which was just a stupid decision of me because I did the same thing with Kingdom of Ash. But anyway, this book was a monster of a book to read, and it was emotionally draining on me, and that is the one and the only Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. And this book, holy crap, I was crying every other page. I think the first chapter I was crying, and I was either crying of sadness, happiness, anger, or even a mixture of all the above. And I really enjoyed this finale to, like, the world. I still ended up giving it 5 stars. The next book that I read was a graphic novel, and I'm doing a buddy read with my friend Jen over at Book Syrup, so follow her. We are doing a live show about, or like not a live show, but like a live Instagram about this book somewhat soon. So it was a graphic novel, and it's the first volume that we read. We both wanted to read it, and we were like, why not? So that book is Wires and Nerves, Volume 1 by Marissa Meyer, and this follows Iko, or Aiko, I don't know, I call her Aiko in my head. as she kind of struggles to be accepted in the world around her because she is an android, but like she's kind of out of place because all of her friends are human and they've all gone through these amazing adventures in the previous books, and she's just kind of like there trying to help Cinder, and you know, and so she's trying to hunt down these the half-wolf men from Queen Levana, whatever. I don't remember the series that much, guys. So she's trying to track them down, and they end up setting their sights on her, and that's kind of where this ends. And so she is like kind of like hunting them down in a sense, or at least turning them in. I gave this a 5 stars. I thought this was a great companion to the Lunar Chronicles. I can't wait to read Volume 2. I heard Volume 2 is massive, and I know that my friend Serena over at Follow the Book, she loves this duology, so I can't wait to read the second one, because this was one of the only Lunar Chronicles books that I haven't read, or the duology that I haven't read. So I can't wait to get into the second one. Alright, and the last book that I read in 2018, well, in December, was another Marissa Meyer book, and I really wanted to finish this. I started this book, I wanted to really finish this book before the year ended, because it's a trilogy. I think it's going to be a trilogy, and so I wanted to read it because I bought this book because I've read the first book and it's amazing. And so I'm just going to get into it. I read Archenemies by Marissa Meyer, the second book in the Renegade trilogy. So back in November or October, I don't remember which one, I read Renegades and I loved it. And I didn't know that this sequel was coming out like a day or two after I finished Renegades, and I was sort of on a book buying ban for myself, so I just didn't buy it. But now that I bought it maybe like a few weeks later and I loved it. I was happy to have it, and I finally got to it this month. And I don't really know why, but I feel like the sequel was it was okay. And, I mean, considering I gave it 4 stars, but I wasn't like wowed by it like I was by Renegades. Like, I really enjoyed Renegades, but Archenemies, I don't know, it felt like it fell flat. I mean, yes, there was some major stuff that happened, and the ending really surprised me, but like the first like 3/4 of the book I was just not very happy with. It wasn't as like wowing as Renegades was. But regardless, I gave this a 4 stars because I did enjoy the ending. There were some parts in it that I really enjoyed, and I can't wait to see how this trilogy ends, because we still don't know what's going on what's going on with Nova and Ace Anarchy and Centennial and Adrian, so we need to figure that shit out. So I gave this 4 stars, and yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my reads of December 2018. So I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Olivia, you're on Bookish Cricket's Science channel, and I hope to see you soon with another video. Bye!